Brawl Stars needs help. It needs some milk, honestly. Look, I've been playing Brawl Stars for over 3 years now, closer to 3.5 years. And over the course of that time, the game has seen many ups and downs. But right now, the current time period within the game, it just feels so boring. It feels like one of the most boring dead times that I've ever experienced in my Brawl Stars career. Like, is it just me, or do you guys also feel the same way? Let me know in the comments, just to make sure that I'm not completely out of my mind. I don't know what needs to happen to fix this, but something needs to happen, and fast. If not, the game could crash to a point of no return, and that would not be good. It's no secret that Brawl Stars has never really taken over mobile gaming, or at least not like Clash of Clans and Clash Royale did. Those two games in particular really brought mobile gaming to a more mainstream audience. Like, man, I remember being in high school, and this was probably like 2012 or 2013, so close to 10 years ago. When I was in high school, I remember you could like pan around the classroom and you could see people just with their phone on their desk, like hidden underneath the binders, and you know they were just farming dead bases with the goblin and the Barch strat. We all know it. And it just felt like every person in my life was playing the game. Man, what a fun time, man. Take me back. I also remember watching so many YouTubers, and these names might be familiar to you guys, like Clash with Cam. I don't even know if that guy still makes videos anymore. Obviously, I used to watch Beef Pat himself. I remember binge watching his Goblin solo single player tutorials, just like learning the strategies for that on how to 3-star everything. Also, Pat, send the contract. Sign me to Tribe. Let me get the contract. It will make things simple here. I also used to watch Jake from One Hive when I really used to get sweaty into clan wars and 3-star strategies and go wipe and go wee wee and all this, like lava loon. I mean, the list goes on. I watched a ton of other YouTubers, but those guys were really key inspirations for me to start making content in the first place. And then something similar happened with Clash Royale. Once that game came out, the same thing happened. Everyone in my life was playing it. Even my grandma was playing it. That's not true at all. I just made that up. But I mean, all I would hear about is the new best card, the best decks, broken metas, like all that stuff is the only thing I would ever hear about. And then comes Brawl Stars, and it had the same feeling like that to me for a long time. And then the game kind of got stale, and then it came back. And then it got kind of stale, and it's like a cycle that just keeps going and going and going, kind of like a hamster on a wheel. It's just stuck in a forever loop of stale fun over and over again. But now I feel like the game has gotten boring for a lot of people. Like, I see a ton of tweets all the time from players saying that they want to quit and that the game's boring, and I barely see anyone pushing trophies myself. I barely see anyone pushing Power League. Barely anyone's pushing P anymore, and it's just rough to see. You guys can unsubscribe for that joke anyway. It's also rough to make content around the game right now, because when the game feels kind of dead, there's just nothing to make. I'm completely tapped on ideas, and that's why there was no upload yesterday, by the way, so I'm sorry. I've got some goofy, wacky challenges and different video ideas hidden in the vault, but other than that, boys, I'm fresh out of content, and I really don't know what to do about it. So if you guys have any content ideas, let me borrow them. I'll return them in 3 to 5 business days. Just drop them in the comments, okay? I'm still kind of debating on how I want to start my second channel, like what video to upload first and what kind of content to try out, you know? It's so strange having like complete freedom to try something fresh, but also kind of tough at the same time. Like, there's so many options. It's kind of like when you go to a restaurant and you sit down and the menu is bigger than Texas, and you're like, oh god, I don't know what to get. It'd be so much easier if I could just go to the restaurant and they only serve chicken and french fries. Like, they've already made your mind up for you. So I don't know what to do, man. Like, I just feel like I wanted to make a video and talk about how the game is in a rough spot right now. And I also wanted to question if you guys feel the same way, or if it's just me and I'm losing my mind. On a random note, while I have you guys here, let me show you the cool stuff that I ordered from my room that finally came in. Okay, so the first thing is this Attack on Titan canvas painting. It's kind of hard to see because it's still wrapped in the plastic. I didn't hang it up yet. But look at this, dude. Look at the details. Boys, come on, man. Captain Levi popping off. You guys already know what's going on. So that piece is insane, and I can't wait to get more art. And like, the wall back there is going to be lit up soon. I also got this sword from Demon Slayer, little Rengoku fire blade. Hold on, let me take it out and show you guys. It's not actually sharp, it's just kind of, but it's real metal, it's real steel. Look at this, dude. Dude, look at this bad boy. It's got some writing right here and just looks insane. I love this design because you can't really tell if it's red or black flames. They kind of just like mix together really well, and I don't know, man. It just looks so cool. And the case also looks really, really sick if there's a close-up of it if you guys want to see. So my plan is to get a couple more swords from the show and then hang them up right back there on like a rack and have a couple of them just sitting there, you know? So that stuff finally came in today and I'm very excited about it. I guess if you guys have ideas on how to potentially improve the game, I'm convinced people from Supercell watch my videos and they're like, oh my God, that idea. Write that down. Write that down. You know, I'm convinced that they take ideas from my comments all the time. You can't tell me otherwise that someone doesn't watch my videos and implement small things that I mentioned into the game. Or maybe I'm just completely delusional. I don't know. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today. I didn't have much to talk about. I just wanted to touch on the game kind of being in a rough spot right now and me being completely tapped on content ideas. Like I mentioned earlier, drop your video ideas in the comments or even drop ideas on how to fix the game in the comments as well. I'm always interested to hear your guys' opinion on different things. So anyway, with all that being said, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys taking the time, and I will see you guys later. Peace.